and we're going to fix our logo problem. So we're going to do this on every page. So I'm going to close, I'm going to click the X on each of the pages above here, even the index page, and I want to open one by one and fix the logo issue. So we're going to open up the index.html. I'm going to delete the image completely. Okay, and we're going to do image, and it will autofill if you hit enter. And we're going to type in img/logo.png. Okay, we'll right click, we'll open it in the browser, and you can see that the image is right here. It's hard to see because it's a white background and it's transparent with a white border. So you aren't going to completely see it, and that's okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to give it an ID of logo. And we're going to right click, open in the browser, and there it is. So whatever we had typed in before, it was interfering with what we had, even though this is the same exact code. And so we're just going to copy this, okay? Let's go to the services page. Just copy this in. Okay, go to portfolio, copy it in. About, copy it in, and contact. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close all these. So contact, about, portfolio, and services we're going to close, and now we're going to work on this one. So let's right click, open it in the browser. Okay, so you see here what we have. I have an image here, I have the navigation, I have the logo here, and then some paragraphs and the footer. So we're going to style the navigation, the footer, and these 3 paragraphs. Okay, so let's get started on that. So if we go into our CSS, we're going to go to CSS, main.css, okay? And the first thing I want to do is I want to actually give the body of the page a font family of Roboto. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to comment out the next section, which is navigation. Okay? And we're going to do nav, curly braces, and then hit enter, background, hashtag 021428. Okay, then we're going to do a width of 1903 pixels. And we're going to do a height of 70 pixels. Okay? Now, what you'll see here, once we save and go back to index and right click and open in the browser, is our page is starting to take shape here. We got the logo popping up and the anchor tags are purple. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to style the anchor tag. So we're going to do line height 4, color white, font weight bolder, text decoration none, margin left 20 pixels. Okay, and then let's do a hover. So we're going to do our pseudo selector, anchor colon hover, and we're going to give it a color of yellow. Okay, and then active state, we're going to do anchor colon active. The color will be lime. Oh, I didn't type in the color. I just typed in lime. There we go. And then we're going to do a.active. One of these we're going to have to delete. Let's see here. Color lime. So the reason I'm doing this is I want to show you a couple different ways to do it for the active state. So you'll see here that we have a class called active. Okay? So we don't need this. You can go that route, but I recommend doing the class because we actually have that in the code in every section. Every page we have class equals active for that page. So for about, it's class equals active about.html. And when you click on that, in fact, let's take a look at that real quick. See, at the home page, it's Lime. When we go to About, it's Lime. When we go to Contact, it's Lime. When we go to Portfolio, it's Lime. So you can tell which page we're on based on this hovering state. The hovering state will show you what your selection is, and the active state will show you where you are, okay? So that looks really nice. Okay, so let's edit the logo now. So we're going to do image hashtag logo. So the hashtag is a ID. So we're going to do margin left 402 pixels. We're going to do a margin right 20 pixels. And we're going to do a margin top 14 pixels. Okay? So we got all that. And we're going to give the let me check something here. Let's open in the browser. Okay, so we got to adjust the position on the navigation. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the main CSS. We're going to go to the anchor tag here, and we're going to add a couple more properties. So position, relative, top, -13 pixels, left 40 pixels. Okay, we'll save that. We'll go to index.html, open in the browser, and now, voila, our navigation is beautiful, and it looks fantastic, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to edit the slideshow, and we're just going to add a border at the bottom and give it a couple other properties, but we're going to comment this out so we know which section it is. So we're going to call this slideshow. Okay, hashtag, or we're going to do image, hashtag, slideshow, curly brace, and we're going to do border, bottom, 10 pixels, solid, and then a color of 021428, and then a width of 1903 pixels. Okay, let's go to the index. Let's open in the browser. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Now I'm going to I'm going to do the footer first, and then we're going to fiddle with the paragraphs. Okay, so let's go here, and I'm going to do this. We're going to turn twice, and let's do footer. Okay, and we'll do that, and we're going to do footer, margin top, 200 pixels, background, hashtag 021428, width 100%, height 215 pixels, color white. Okay, and then we're going to do P hashtag footer text. Okay, and we're going to do line height 13, and we're going to do text align center. Okay, so we'll save that. We'll go to index.html. Yep, it's there. We're going to right click, open in the browser. Beautiful. So now we have copyright demo 2018. So looks nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fix up the paragraph a little bit, not too much. Okay? Hold on one second. Okay, that's fine. All right. So we're going to style the paragraphs here. So let's go into our code, and